What's happening today?
Just doing setup, Champery. It's Tuesday, so get everything set up today, and then we'll do track walk tomorrow, get into the week. The schedule's a bit different, the organization's different. We're used to how the World Cup works at this point in the season, and everything's just a little off at this race, but by the time everything gets rolling, it should all be the same as when it comes to racing.
Do you guys have anything special for World bikes?
We do. I hand polished some frames. We engraved some like American chopper themed engravings into the frames. Asa's got flames, Anna's got spider webs, and Angel's got skulls. So I think they're pretty cool. Put a lot of time in, like by hand, actually doing the bikes, and they still look like the aesthetic of a Frameworks bike. They're not glossy painted a different color, which was important to me, trying to build a brand image for my frames. But they have little unique details to each rider that I think turned out pretty cool. Yeah, excited for the week. I raced here last time. I think I had PTSD ended up in a net in my race run. And it was pretty bad weather, a lot like what we've had so far this week. So hopefully the weather turns around and racing ends up a little more predictable than the last time we raced here.
I'm Mark Sterland, the head mechanic of MS Racing, and we're here in Champery for World Champs. So this week we've got a new linkage which was designed by Hope. We've also got a couple of little cool bits for the brakes. We've got like a 3D printed cover to stop some of the mud going in. We're also running the new Tech GR4 brake, which is just about to come out next week, I think, actually. Something we've been working on all year, because obviously the belt and mud is a bit of a concern. So we've got a new pulley which has been CNC'd with basically holes in it to allow the mud to push through it. We tried it out last week and it's running really well, because obviously there was quite some mud in Leger. It's been, I have to say, like working with Hope this year's been a bloody dream, because you get all these sort of ideas or little things that you want to make or kind of do, but it's obviously really difficult to make it a reality. But you talk to the engineers at Hope and they're like, yes, that's great, we can do that, and then 2 weeks later you have a thing, which is great.
So MJ, can you tell me what's happening with Valley's bike here?
Yeah, so we are standing in front of Valley's World Champs bike for this week. I like the new colorway we're having on. I would say it's like kind of peachy, salmonish. I don't actually know, but I love it. Yeah, so far I would say we're running a close or similar setup to the Shea, like maybe going up with the air pressure and the fork a little bit, but still on the 3 mil stem space, so pretty low on low speed compression in the rear, slow rebound. Got some new customized Mavens for the World Champs bike, which I'm digging. So we are running now since last week the new SRAM DH transmission, 7-speed. Yeah, so just reliable, bomb-proof thing, I would say. So I would say she's really keen on getting the rainbow stripes this week again. So, and I hope so too.
So Kevin, World Champs week.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on with the bikes, if anything.
Well, now we're gonna ride exactly the same bike as Leger, because we just got it, and pretty proud about this bike, to be honest. We've been testing it since like a bit more than a month, so yeah, pretty pumped. Specialized know how to link, proto to more kind of production bike. Feeling is really good. Obviously Finn is coming back from injury, so we decided to jump on it right away, and he felt really good on it right away, so pretty pumped on it. To me it looks really good. Some gonna like it, some not, as usual, but we are pretty proud of this project. It's been a 5 years process, so pretty pumped that finally we get something more kind of production. Pretty cool. Happy to be here, Champery. It's been a mythical track. Weather condition looks a bit rainy so far, but it should be good for the rest of the weekend, so super excited.
So no fancy paint jobs this week, just black?
Yeah, black is the new fancy. Now we're gonna have like few details, but yeah, no, we're more focused on performance than design this year.
Yeah, we are in Champery for the World Champs. We have some new amazing bike by Canyon, so I'm just so happy to be here. Yeah, World Champs is always special. We have a special paint about our country, and yeah, I'm just so happy. My bike is so beautiful and just insane.
Have you raced here before?
Yeah, I do the European Champs here last year, and that's it.
And you like this venue?
Yeah, the track is a bit special, not the same as what we are used to ride, but it's cool.
Are you looking forward to the week?
Just enjoy, have fun, and we will see the result.
Rooker Shaw, tell us what's happening this week.
World Championships in Champery. So yeah, straight off the back of Leger, we're here. Just arrived today and got some special new bikes getting built and new kits and helmets and everything. So yeah, it's always an exciting week.
Have you ever been here before?
I've been here once earlier this summer just to ride. Never raced here. So yeah, it's definitely a legendary place and I'm excited to race it finally. But yeah, the track is crazy steep, so I'm excited to actually like get up to speed on it, or at least try to. But yeah, it should be good.
Tell us about World Champs and paint and custom kits and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's the sponsors and all the brands kind of go all out for it every year. So this year is no different. Like, it's been a couple years since I had a Worlds bike, so now I have another Worlds bike. Jimbo's building it up, and then like new helmets and kits and everything. So yeah, we always feel extra special. Pretty sick little like paint, whatever you call it, dark blue, Switzerland Worlds 2025. Yeah, pretty stoked on it. I can't wait to see it all built up. Got like special brakes too from SRAM that should match it pretty good. They'll look good with the red fork and red shock, and yeah, can't wait to see it finished up.
So, Brosnan, tell me about the last time you raced your bike here.
It was with you, 2011. It was a long time ago. Yeah, back 26-inch days. I was still a junior. It was World Champs. Yeah, it was next level mud. Like, it was weird because it was dry on the first day of practice and then it shifted, and it was a bit looser dirt, a bit more powdery, and that turned into mud and just the gnarliest conditions ever. Yeah, with the steepness of this track, it's really hard to ride when it's wet. So it's hard to ride when it's dry, it's that steep. But no, it's good, it's exciting. I did really well in 2011, but yeah, we're back. The chairlift is still as steep as it was back then, but it's exciting, it's good to be back. I haven't been here for a very long time, so I can't wait to see the track.
So, Gabe Fox.
How's it?
So, can you tell me who raced Worlds here in 2011 who's also still racing this weekend?
It's not going to be many, and we actually had a little bit of a look at this a little while back, and it's Troy, obviously, Danny, Miriam on the girls' side, and Loic, and I think Remy Thirion was in there. I think that was it. There's a couple ones that are still out racing, like I think Potty raced, but I'm not sure if he's racing this weekend for South Africa. But it's pretty crazy, eh? That's some long careers, eh? Crazy.
Definitely.
We are currently in Champery. Today is the track walk day of the 2025 UCI Downhill World Championships. The last time I raced was, what date is it today? Is it the 3rd or the 4th? It'll be 14 years ago tomorrow, the 4th of September 2011. And yeah, it was quite a special day of my career. Yeah, it was a wet run and it came somewhat quite easily, so we'll see what happens this week. Yeah, the conditions were biblical and I managed to hold it together, so we took the win by nearly 12 seconds. I'm not sure it's going to be the same story this weekend. Like, the track's still steep but somewhat more simple, but yeah, everybody's riding so well these days, it's going to be a hell of a race. So we'll just see what happens. It's a very unique track compared to all the others, so that's one thing I'm like looking at. Is like, my World Cup season, yes, hasn't been fantastic, but this track here can really show some different results, I think. I would like to think.
So, Ethan, what's going on here behind you?
Yeah, so it's my first ever custom Worlds bike, so pretty stoked. Got everything laid out, fresh frame from Scott in the GB colours, and yeah, it looks amazing. I'm so stoked with it.
So you're on a fully new bike this year. You guys have been testing that for a while, right?
Yeah, Benoit pretty much did most of the testing because I was out injured. So I came back pretty much to a mint bike straight away. So he got that done, and just a few little tweaks since then, and it's running good. I came here a couple of weeks ago because I'd never rode it before that. and it just rained for 2 days prior, so got to know what it was like in the wet. Pretty sketchy, but I enjoyed it. The track's pretty good, and yeah, ready to race this week.
How are we doing?
What do we got here?
We've got Ronan's World's bike.
Can you tell me a little bit about the custom setup on it?
It's gone after like a race car, the old school one. But yeah, it's classic green Irish. We've got some wicked brakes from SRAM, and pretty much it. Same prototype they were on last week, and he won on. So it's all good on that, and we'll see. Yeah, he's really looking forward to this. He's done a lot of laps here already, so he's definitely knows the track, and he's keen to see what he can do.
The inspiration for the bike, as a kid, I always would go to the NASCAR race every year with my family, and we had like a RV, and we'd set it like on the guardrail at Michigan International Speedway on turn 4, where all the crashes happened going to the finish line. And as a kid, always went to the NASCAR races, and I moved around a lot as a kid, and the only place that was the closest thing for home was Flint, Michigan, the Motor City, where all of the car manufacturers started. And I would always drive past the GM assembly plant, going to college, going to my grandparents, going home from work every day. And like just out of college, well, while I was in college as a second job, I would detail cars to afford to race BMX, and worked at like the detailer, and we literally drove past the General Motors assembly plant every day. So it's just a bit of a reminder of how far I've come. It's just one, it's really cool, a little bit of do it for Dale, a little bit of American, like in my opinion, true American, like go get them, and a little hometown reminder of like come a long way, and it's pretty cool to me, so special.
How did they get a hold of it?
What's going on here, Felix?
We just got my turn this thing, the sickest bike you've ever seen. I don't even know what to say. Lost for words, is so sick. I can't imagine how it's ever going to get better than that.
Don't make it dirty.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
You have to ride it now.
I know. Should we just get the old bike out and just keep this here?
No, you just ride it, but you ride so fast that it doesn't even get dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the frame design was planned by Santa Cruz, obviously. And then, yeah, like as mechanics, we had the opportunity to like put like a little touch, personal touch to it. So I just wanted to go full silver. Everything that could be silver, I wanted to be silver. And then also like with the blue and red touches, because obviously the bike is on 2 colors on each side. So we wanted to recall that with all the spokes and nipples and everything. So yeah, so we're stoked with it.
Tell us what's going on with your bike.
How sick is this one, eh? Yeah, I mean, we just got our first look at the world's bikes for this year. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly who painted it, but insane jobs, like a half two-tone colors for Canada. So yeah, I mean, the boys went crazy. They got super in depth with the details, and all the way down to lock rings and nipples, spokes, all that. So yeah, they really went all out. It's really cool to see. I think it looks better from the white side.
You think so?
Yeah, the white side's the one.
It does look pretty sick. So Wally, what's happening here?
Oh, new bike day for Worlds.
What's underneath this?
Half of my nationality, one half of my nationality. So we've got the Swedish colours, and the first time seeing it. Pretty cool, I think. So we've got the Rallon DH, Orbey's new DH/Enduro bike with the change of a link. So this is the same frame we've been racing on since Loudonville. Yeah, extra large, 450 long rear end, and the rest is just same as every other round. Pretty sick though.
Custom colours for World Champs?
Custom colours. I think you can actually do this on the Orbey Mayo colour select thing on their website. You can go through and customise whatever colour you want. So
I think they've actually made it pretty easy for themselves, for the team. They've just gone on there and selected the colours we need, and yeah, that's for the same price as normal as well, which is pretty cool. If you're a consumer, yeah, I'm wrapped.
Looks cool. Happy man.
Happy man. Yeah, bit of a fancy paint job for Worlds, something a bit different. I mean, it's cool. It's not your typical Worlds national flag colours, but little touches here and there, and the brakes and on the valves and everything. But yeah, as a team, everything looks stick together. We weren't too sure it was going to happen or not, but then last week SRAM dropped this on us because they weren't too sure it was going to happen or not in time. But each rider has their own national flag coloured brakes or calipers, levers as well. GB for Matt here, silver levers and red and blue calipers. They honestly look sick, they look really sick. It finishes it off nicely. A nice little touch anyway.
So tell us about World Champs, the concept of World Champs, one run, one race. You're racing for your country, right?
Well, it's back to racing how it used to be, isn't it? Like pretty much, there's loads of people qualifying, off we go, yeah. I think because of that, there's going to be a little less stress in practice, and people could probably try a few things, like rather than trying to get the, well, almost play it safe and practice one line so they can race that for Q1. I think people can try and be a bit more wild and see what happens for racing. Save it all till then, I think, yeah.
Thank you.